Hi everybody, I hope you're all hale and hearty on this fine day. It's actually not that fine, a little bit cloudy, and rain, a lot of rain. But with that in mind, it's kind of like the perfect day to have a nice slice of lemon and loganberry cake. It has been inspired by Graham Gets About, sorry Graham and Wendy. They were making lemon and raspberry cake and I thought, oh, that looks so delicious, and they're very funny. Go check them out. I'll put a link in the description. And I have loganberries at the allotment and I thought, oh, rather than buy raspberries, this might suit a loganberry. Or even if you don't have that, it won't be long before we can forage for blackberries. This might work really well with blackberries foraged in some non-polluted alleyway somewhere. So yeah, thanks to Graham and Wendy for this. Your vlog was very funny. They cooked theirs in the cassourie, actually, the dual blaze, at 160 bake setting for 40 minutes. They checked at 30. So I'm going to be doing it in the Ninja, and it will be at 160 stroke whatever I will put, when we come to that, I'll give the in Fahrenheit as well. But yeah, we're going to be doing ours in the Ninja. So come and have a look at the ingredients. Right, so here are the ingredients. They will start floating up here, but we basically have plain flour. There's baking powder there, 2 teaspoons. That's 180 grams plain flour. There's 200 grams of the loganberries, but you can swap that for raspberries, strawberries, or foraged blackberries. I think that's 200 grams sugar. I can't remember the weights now, it's escaping me. But margarine, some people use butter. I like to use margarine, it's the cheapest that I get. It helps with the cost. 3 eggs, that's a teaspoon of oil, 3 teaspoons of milk, juice of 1 lemon, lemon zest, and a pinch of salt. I've already prepared my tins and I'm just going to get cracking and start mixing. Yeah. A good tip that Graham and Wendy said is flour your fruit. I'm going to use some of the flour from that's in the bowl already to flour them. So yeah, that's the next job basically. Start mixing the sugar and the marge or stroke butter. See you in a bit. So I'm just going to add the marge and the sugar and cream them together for a short while before adding all the rest of the ingredient. Sugar, just going to mix them together. I'm just going to add the lemon zest and the pinch of salt. A little bit of the lemon juice. I won't add it all at once. Oops, I don't want to overwhelm it. Add in some of the vegetable oil, the teaspoon. I'm just going to add the milk. I think that's 3 teaspoons. I'm just going to add the remainder of the lemon juice. Right, I'm going to add the eggs. Someone wisely said, I think it might have been Sharon and Butler's Empire, Sharon and Martin, to rather than crack straight into the bowl, crack into a saucepan. And Graham and Wendy did the same thing. They had theirs pre-prepared. That's a good idea, just in case there's anything wrong with the egg. Luckily, that doesn't happen very often, but it can happen. I'll just mix these 2 in before I mix the final one. I'm just going to leave a residue of flour at the bottom for flouring the loganberries. Nearly ready to put this in the loaf tins. Ooh, nice. Well, just putting that to the side because I'm going to try and, well, I hope this works because they are quite wet because they've been, I picked these yesterday and they've been in the fridge. They're quite juicy. Look, lovely juice. And see if I can put that into the cake. Yeah. I'm actually going to drop these in once they're in the loaf tin. Hopefully that'll do the job. I can't waste that juice. Nice. Can't help but want to get every last drop of cake mixture. These must be the bane of children's lives. Do you remember back in the day? I mean, I will give this to Jim, but there's not a lot left after these scrapers. Right. Well, I'm just going to get the Ninja ready. I will be back. So I'm just going to drop these loganberries in. I'm going to push them in. This is all. I wasn't sure whether to mix them in the bowl or to do this, so I'm just winging it again. It's the only way, isn't it? Roughly equal amounts. I'm just going to squish them in a bit more. I think the cake will rise above them. But yeah, that's what I think will happen. Whatever happens, it will taste delicious. But I do want it not to sink to the bottom. That's my hopeful plan. Oh, delicious. Right, let's get them in the Ninja. Okay, one in each drawer. Ooh. Just so you know, I think these are £1 Tala cake tin or loaf tins, and they don't have a massive lip on the edges, which means they fit the AF400 or the AF451 really well. I will put a link in the description to them. Match. I don't want the light. I won't be able to see the screen. So bake at 160 Fahrenheit will come up here. We're going to say 30 minutes and check. So, here goes. See you in a bit. Oh, very nearly. It smells delicious. So this is the 30 minutes, and I'm going to test it, and hopefully it's cooked. Because I do know the Ninja is a little bit more ferocious than the Kasori Jewel Blaze. Smaller space, I suppose. Okay. Ooh. Wow, that looks good. I'm going to try. I hope I don't get fruit. Oh, it could do with more, that's for sure. Yeah. I might cover the top with foil. Right, let's do that. I'm just going to put you down. I always save foil that's clean and kind of been used, you know, when for whatever reasons. So I always have a little collection of folded up foil, and these are perfect for times like this. Obviously, when I extract the spoons, I'm going to use the tongs, because they're going to be roasting hot, but it helps weigh down the foil, stops the top from burning. So I'm going to put it in for an extra 10 minutes on the same temperature. Where am I? I haven't got my glasses on. That's it. 10 minutes, and hopefully that'll do it. See you in a bit. Okay, it's turned itself off, but I got sidetracked. I was watching Escape to Rural France. Dan, who's single-handedly putting together renovating a chateau by himself. Oh, this yurt was going up. It was actually really exciting. I know there's a pause button, but I couldn't stop watching it. Oh my lord, look at this. Is it cooked or what? Holy Moses. It's really difficult to say because it's going to be a bit juicy. Ooh. Well, I'm going to take a risk and just let that cool. So I'm going to get them out, get them on the cooling rack, and then I'll be back for a taste test, whatever the weather. Well, I've got a yurt to watch, so I will be back. Actually, a lot of you ask when I'm using this plate grabber thingy-majig. A lot of you say, where did I get it from? And I got this from AliExpress. They do sell it in Amazon, but they sell it for like £9, maybe a bit more. Perhaps there's other accessories with it, I can't really remember, but from AliExpress it was a £1 something or other, but you have to wait 3 or 4 weeks. They also tend to sell the kind of what else was it, the clippy thing and the glove thing. Don't buy them, they're rubbish. They actually melt after a while, because I did buy them, but this has been my, honestly, it's never broken, it's never failed me, and it's very versatile. It can grab all sorts. Non-eater pizzas, for instance, when they're ready to pull out. I mean, it's brilliant. I will put a link in the description to the AliExpress link that I got it from. It's just, you just got to wait for it to arrive. Well worth the couple of quid from what I can remember. The prices do fluctuate sometimes, and postage is cheap too. So yeah, gonna let them cool, and I will be back for a taste test. I'm just gonna sort of take a risk because they are quite juicy with the fruit, so it's difficult to tell. See you in a minute. Just going to sprinkle some icing sugar on top. Oh, lovely. We're going to cut open the middle because we're definitely going to eat one half of these. And see what the inside is like. Oh, they did fall to the bottom. There's nothing you can do to stop that. Oh well, let's cut a slice. Maybe I can see some at the top, so it can't have completely. Let's just open that up. Is it a bit wet inside? It does look a little bit wet. Oh, that's just. I need my glasses on. You can't see a thing. It's a juicy cake. Maybe a few more minutes. Let's have a look at the upside underneath. Yeah. Oh, that's going to look good. Look at that though. Let's have a closer look. I want some of this loganberry. Oh, fruit and cake. Oh, that's really delicious. Lemon and the loganberry in this case, but with raspberries, blackberries. Oh, honestly. Just try some of that. Look at that loganberry. Oh, I'm free from the allotment. I'm so lucky. That's so nice. And I nearly got rid of that plant. Go check out plot 25+1. There'll be a link in the description. Oh, this is delicious. Whoopsie. I do like you know, where it's sort of a bit of a crust at the top. Oh, that was really lovely. That won't last long. That will not last long in this house. I'm glad I've got 2 because it gives you that kind of feeling as if you've got quite a lot of cake. I like the frosting on the top, but you could do lemon icing or anything, you know, anything a little bit more fancy. but that's quite a simple finish. Delicious. The recipe, I'll put it in the description, and also I'll pin it to the top of the comments if you want to cut and paste, or copy and paste rather. Thanks to everybody for watching, and hold up, super thanks. Where's my phone? Where's my phone? Oh, that's delicious, that is. Right, I need to give a massive super thanks to, now forgive me for the pronunciation, but I'm thinking Reined Garrod. If that's way off, let me know. I'm sorry. Thank you very much for your super thanks. That was 6 days ago. I'm really sorry. It's been one of those coming back from the holidays and all that kind of stuff. But thank you very much. And also thank you to Bimbo Clack, aka Jim and Maureen. Thank you very much for your super thanks. Oh, I tell you what, this is delicious. Oh, I'll be making this again. Thanks to Graham Gets About for the recipe. There'll be a link in the description to their channel too. Go check them out. I know a lot of you do watch them. They're a lovely couple. Oh, this is lovely. Yeah, thanks everybody. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Oh my God, cake. Delicious.